Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Now, sometimes, as they sometimes do, things go a little bit awry. So we're doing something a wee bit different this morning. This is 216thenet.com, real life internet radio. You are tuned in to Uncle Pete in the morning. For all those of you listening on the air right now, you're all tuned in. However, what we're doing for the first time ever, because of time constraints for the morning, and because, again, software and things sometimes go awry, it's the joys of live radio, the joys of live streaming. What we are going to do this morning is actually give you the live job update for Sustainable Staffing Inc. first before we start the Uncle Pete in the Morning show. Now, this is something that we always do Sunday through Thursday for Sustainable Staffing. We just don't do it on the air, and we don't do it over our own live streaming platforms. But they are bringing you, unbeknownst to them, they are bringing you the Uncle Pete in the Morning show today, just because that's where we're at. That's how things worked out this morning, and we've got to get things done. This is just how it goes. Sometimes you improvise a little bit and say, all right, well, it's going to be part of the show this morning, whether we want it to be or whether they want it to be. It's just the way it's going to work. So for Sustainable Staffing, we do these Sustainable Staffing live open job updates. Again, these are Sunday through Thursday. This is a Monday morning live for them. Again, bringing you Uncle Pete in the Morning here on 216thenet.com, real life internet radio. And what we're going to do is for them, we're going to pop here, let's just do this. We're going to pop their phone number up right here with their logo on it. Their Sustainable Staffing Inc. 815-560-0037. Now, this is going to take just a few minutes, and all those of you who tune in to Uncle Pete in the Morning, I know this is brand new. You have not experienced this before. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to read through each one of the job openings they have listed for the recruiters. We're going to give the recruiter's name, extension, and where they are in the Sustainable Staffing office. SustainableStaffingInc.com serves the Northeast and Southeast areas of Illinois and Wisconsin, the Chicagoland area, out to the Janesville, Rockford area, and all throughout that giant triangle there, all over down here into the wonderful Northeast area of Illinois. Now, their offices are located in McHenry, Illinois, where we stream live from. Their other offices are in Harvard and Belvedere. And we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to get started with recruiter Raina. Raina, extension 2002 in the Harvard branch, has general laborer jobs to fill in Darien, Wisconsin and Walworth, Wisconsin. Darien jobs are Monday through Thursday, 5 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., or your choice of Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., $14.40 to $15.35 per hour. And you get to have an opportunity to have two wage raises within your first year of employment on those. Give Raina a call, extension 2002. Now, the general laborer jobs she's working on for Walworth, Wisconsin, are Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., $15 an hour. Give her a call about those. Next up, we've got recruiter Julissa. Julissa is in the Harvard branch, extension 2005. Julissa is looking for people to fill Packer jobs in Harvard, Illinois. 3 days and 4 days, alternating shifts, $14 an hour, which means you get 3-day and 4-day alternating weekends there. Those are 12-hour shifts. Give Julissa a call for all the details on those. Now, Julissa, again, extension 2005, also needs machine operators in Hebron, Illinois. First shift, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., $15 an hour with a sign-on bonus for those. Ask Julissa how that sign-on bonus works for the machine operators in Hebron. Extension 2005 for Julissa. Next up, we've got recruiter Jackie. Jackie's in the Harvard office at extension 2024. Jackie is looking for baking production associates. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and every other Wednesday, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. is the shift, a rotating 12-hour shift, $13 an hour. No experience needed at all. Give her a call. Now, Jackie, again, looking for packaging associates to work in Harvard. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, with every other Saturday, 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. A night shift, 12-hour shift, $14 an hour. Again, no experience needed on those packaging associate jobs. Say that really fast, 10 times. I dare you. No experience needed for packaging associate jobs in Harvard, Illinois. I nailed it that time. Jackie, extension 2024 in the Harvard branch. Next up is recruiter Maria. Maria is at extension 2003 in the Harvard branch. Maria is looking for part-time packers in both Hebron, Illinois and Harvard, Illinois. Now, in Hebron, it's 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. No experience needed whatsoever, $13 an hour. And in Harvard, the part-time picker-packer jobs, hey, I said that quick, picker-packer jobs, 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., and that's Saturday and Sunday only. So if you're looking for weekend work, Saturday, Sunday only, 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., $13 an hour for those jobs. Give Maria a call, extension 2003. Next up, we've got recruiter Steve with a handful of jobs here at extension 2023 in the Belvedere branch. And Steve is looking for order pullers in Elgin, Illinois, second shift, 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. $15 an hour with prior forklift experience within a manufacturing setting. Give Steve a call about those. His extension again, 2023-2023. Steve needs operator trainees in Elk Grove Village, Illinois, 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. $18 per hour. Must have prior machine operation experience for those. Give Steve a call, extension 2023. One more time for Steve, looking for wood shop workers in Marengo, Illinois. And that's Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., $15 per hour. You'll be building custom pallets and crates, a little woodworking experience, nail gun experience, and the ability to read a tape measure could land you that job. Give Steve a call, extension 2023. Next up, we've got recruiter Rosa. Rosa has a handful of opportunities here for you. First off, in Union, Illinois. Rosa's extension, by the way, 2027 in the Belvedere branch. In Union, Illinois, Rosa has material handler and customer service jobs open. Material handlers are Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., $12.50 per hour. No particular experience noted here. For customer service, those jobs in Union are Monday through Friday. Office hours are 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., $12.50 to $13 an hour, depending on your office experience, and great benefits available upon hire there. It's a temp to hire opportunity. Rosa, again, extension 2027 in the Belvedere branch, looking for people to fill general laborer jobs in Janesville, Wisconsin, Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., $14 an hour with the ability to read a tape measure. Must read a tape measure for those positions. Get started now. Give Rosa a call, extension 2027. Next up, we've got recruiter Anna. Anna, extension 2041-2041. And Anna is in the McHenry branch, looking for people to fill production assembler jobs in McHenry, Illinois, Monday through Friday. First shift, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Second shift, 3:30 p.m. to 12 midnight, $14.50 to $15.50 an hour, depending on the shift. Paid training for those, not necessarily any experience required for those production assembler jobs right here in McHenry. Anna, extension 2041, also looking for people to fill entry-level manufacturing associate jobs in Elk Grove Village, Illinois, Sunday through Thursday. This is the third shift, starting 10 p.m. Sunday night, ending at 6 a.m. Thursday. You know, you're not there the entire week. You don't live there, but, 8-hour shifts in between, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. $16 an hour for those, with benefits available once hired on. Give Anna a call, her extension 2041. Real quick now, back up to the Harvard office, extension 2003 for Maria. Maria is looking for people to work in Hebron, Illinois, warehouse workers, painters, and warehouse workers and painters. Hebron, both are 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. on the shifts, Monday through Friday. Warehouse workers with a warehouse experience in their background, some experience required in warehouse work, $14 an hour. Painters, some experience in spray painting is helpful, and those painter jobs start at $13 per hour. Now let's move on to recruiter Dina back in the McHenry branch. See, Dina's extensions is 2048-2048 for Dina there in the McHenry office. Dina's looking for people to work right here in McHenry. Second shifts, Monday through Friday, $16 per hour. Packaging associate jobs with 1 year experience in packing. And slitter operator jobs with about 6 months or a little bit more of slitter machine operation experience. Those are available. $16 an hour, second shifts. right here in McHenry. Give Dina a call, extension 2048. Now we've got recruiter Nestor, extension 2044 in the McHenry branch. Nestor's looking for people to fill machine operator jobs in McHenry, second shift, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. through 10:30 p.m., $15 per hour, weekends off, benefits from day one. Some type of mechanical background or machine operation background is required for those, is extension 2044. Nestor also needs people to fill wire cutter jobs in Spring Grove, Illinois, first and second shifts, Monday through Friday, $15 an hour to $15.75 with a $1,000 attendance bonus. Benefits from day one. Give Nestor a call to ask how that $1,000 attendance bonus works. His extension 2044. When you dial that number at the bottom of the screen here for those of you watching this morning. Last up is recruiter Scott. Scott, extension 2042 for Scott. In the McHenry branch, Scott's looking for people to fill shipping inventory clerk jobs in Barrington, Illinois, 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, $14 per hour for those. Scott's also looking for people to fill warehouse packer jobs in Lakemore, Illinois. No experience necessary, immediate start, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, $14 an hour. Again, no experience required. Start immediately. Scott is in the office today, extension 2042. He'll be there by 8:30. Give him a call. Leave a message even. You say, hey, Uncle Pete said I could call you anytime, and you can. 815-560-0037. Wendy Munson, good morning out there. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. And again, give Scott a call if you're looking for work here. He can get you started. Actually, you could apply today and start tomorrow for those jobs right there in Lakemore, Illinois, the warehouse packer jobs. All right, folks, that wraps up the Monday Morning Live job update for Sustainable Staffing, Inc. I've been Uncle Pete for that. They have brought you the Uncle Pete in the Morning show today. First time ever for that. We're going to say so long to their Facebook page because we got to get started with the morning. And Facebook, well, Facebook hates it when we run music there. So we're going to get rolling here this morning. Cat Stevens. We're starting out with Cat Stevens. I Love My Dog from 1967, says Cat Steven. Today's list, how much is that doggy in the window here on Uncle Pete in the Morning? We'll see y'all. Well, we'll keep seeing y'all right now, but for the Sustainable Staffing pages and our page, so long. My dog will always come through. All he asks from me is the food to give him strength. All he ever needs is love, and that he knows he'll get. So I love my dog as much as I love you. But you make the fade, my dog will always come through. All the pay I need comes shining through his eyes. I don't need no cold water to make me realize that I love my dog as much as I love you. But you make me fade, my dog will always come through. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I love my dog as much as I love you. But you make me fade, my dog will always come through. I love my dog, baby, I love my dog. Na 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 na. I said I love my dog, baby, I love my dog, baby, I love my dog. Cat Stevens loves his dog all the way back from 1967, almost as old as Uncle Pete here. Uncle Pete in the Morning, 216 the net. .com, real life internet radio where you can get caught in the net and feel safe all day. Uncle Pete in the morning right here. Keep your hands to yourself, the Georgia Satellites.
I give you a ring, but each time we talk, I get the same old thing. Always no huggy, no kissy until I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, don't put my love upon no shelf. She said, don't give me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself.
Little Georgia Satellites there for you. Keep your hands to yourself. What's up next here? Uncle Pete in the morning. Woodly hoodly hoo. Just having so much fun this morning. The Puppy Song from Harry Nilsson.
Nothing more than wishes, and a wish is just a dream you wish to come true. If only I could have a puppy, I'd call myself so very lucky, just to have some company, to share a cup of tea with me. I'd take my puppy everywhere. La 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 la, I wouldn't care. But we would stay away from crowds. Besides that said, no dogs allowed. Oh, I know we never bite me. We just a dream you wish to come true. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dreams are nothing more than wishes, and a wish is just a dream you wish to come true. Your wish will come true, your wish will come true. Whoa, whoa. Your wish will come true, your wish will come true. Dreams are nothing more than wishes, and a wish is just a dream you wish to come true. Your wish will come true. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is SOD with Kill Yourself, apparently. That's their message this morning. Not mine. No, not mine. No, theirs. Screwed that up. Trying to be nice and benevolent and everything, but never mind. Well, that. Now we got Neil Young with Old King.
King went running after deer, wasn't scared of jumping off the truck in high gear. King went a sniffing and he would go, was the best old hound dog I ever did know. I had a dog and his name was King. I told the dog about everything. There in my truck, the dog and I. Then one day the king up and died. Then I thought about the times we had. Once when I kicked him when he was bad. Old King sure meant a lot to me, but that hound dog is history. King went running after deer, wasn't scared of jumping off the truck in high gear. King went a sniffing and he would go, was the best old hound dog I ever did know. That old King was a friend of mine, never knew a dog that was half as fine. I may find one, you never do know, 'cause I still got a long way to go. I had a dog and his name was King. I told the dog about everything. Old King sure meant a lot to me, but that hound dog is history.
Little Old King from Neil Young. And now we got Pink Floyd and Seamus, or Seamus, actually, probably. Seamus or Seamus? He was in the kitchen. Seamus, that's the dog. The Monkees gonna buy. I know this song. Gonna buy me a dog.
Yeah. You know my girl now. You know my girl just called me up, and she woke me from my sleep.
Oh boy!
You should have heard the thing she said. You know she hurt my feelings deep. I'm gonna buy me a dog. A dog? Why? 'Cause I need a friend now. I'm gonna buy me a dog.
A dog.
My girl, no let me know how. Don't ruin my song. It's the only song I have. Where's the verse? She used to bring me my newspaper. There it is. 'Cause she knew where it was at.
Yeah.
She used to keep me so contented. But I can teach a dog to do that. I'm gonna buy me a dog. 'Cause I need a friend now. Now. I'm gonna buy me a dog.
A dog.
My girl, no let me know how. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hike! Hike. Oh, yeah. Oh, Zulus? Gee, I wish I had a glass of water. No, I want to see if my neck leaks. I'd buy a raccoon, but John already has one. Where do I come in? Here I'm going to buy me a dog.
Dog.
A dog? Yeah. 'Cause I need a friend now. Yeah. Boop, boop, shabab, bob, ram-a-lam. I'm going to buy me a dog. What, my girl don't let me know how. How now, brown cow. I think I'm going to buy me a dog. Yes, sir. I'm going to buy me a dog. If I was looking for a word to describe what I'm going to buy, I think dog would be the word. It would be dog. That would come springing from my lips. Dog. Boing, boing, boing. It'd be springing from my lips.
Somebody open the door and let him out. There you go. Gonna buy me a dog from the Monkees. Now you got Tyler Braden, Leave Me Alone.
I know you see me just sitting here drinking and thinking about calling her up. Just give me time to come to my sense and commencing to just getting drunk. Cause I just need a moment alone to think it over. I promise, baby, I'll forget how she done me wrong for so long. But girl, don't come over yet. And just leave me alone. Why can't you say that I can't move on? Cause I see your face and yours, and I hear her voice anytime you talk. Her lips on the glass of the drink you're drinking, her hips and the way you walk, so leave me alone. I know our eyes have met from afar in this bar before. Either up in line to buy her a drink or out there on the dance floor. But I can't believe the night of all nights you chose to come and talk to me. Cause I ain't heard a word you've been saying. I'm talking to a memory that I wish would leave me alone. Why can't you say that I can't move on? Cause I see your face and yours, and I hear her voice anytime you talk. Her lips on the glass of the drink you're drinking, her hips and the way you walk, so leave me leave me alone. Why can't you see that I can't move on? Cause I see your face and yours, and I hear her voice anytime you talk. Why don't you leave me alone? Why can't you say that I can't move on? And I see your face and yours, and I hear her voice anytime you talk. Her lips on the glass of the drink you're drinking, her hips and the way you walk, so leave me alone.
Now, how much is that doggy in the window?
How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy is for sale. I must take a trip to California and leave my poor sweetheart alone. If he has a dog, he won't be lonesome, and the doggy will have a good home. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy is for sale. I read in the papers there are robbers with flashlights that shine in the dark. My love needs a doggy to protect him and scare them away with one bark. I don't want a bunny or a kitty. I don't want a parrot toss. I don't want a bowl of little fishy.
Nah.
He can't take a goldfish for a walk.
No can do.
How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy's for sale. I'm just a walking my
Nellie
dog,
McKay, the dog song.
singing my song, strolling along. It's just me and my dog, catching some sun. We can't go wrong. My love was lonely and blue. Yeah, I was sad as a sailor. I was an angry one too. Then there was you appeared when I was entangled with youth and fear, and nerves jangled, vermouth and beer were getting me mangled up. But then I looked in your eyes, and I was no more a failure. You looked so wacky and wise, and I said, Lord, I'm happy 'cause I'm just walking my dog, singing my song, strolling along. It's just me and my dog, catching some sun. We can't go wrong. 'Cause I don't care about your hate and your doubt, and I don't care what the politicians spout. If you need a companion, why just go out by the pound and find yourself a hound and make that dog get proud? 'Cause that's what it's all about. My love was tragic and sad. I was the archetypal loser. I was a pageant gone bad. Then there was you on time and wagging your tail in the cutest mime, and you was in jail. I said, woof, be mine, and you gave a wail, and then I was no longer alone, and I was no more a boozer. We'll make the happiest home. And I said, Lord, I'm happy 'cause I'm just walking my dog, singing my song, strolling along. It's just me and my dog, catching some sun. We can't go wrong. 'Cause I don't care about your hate and your doubt, and I don't care what the politicians spout. If you need a companion, why just go out by the pound and find yourself a hound and make that dog get proud? 'Cause that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Whoa, whoa. That's what it's all about.
Good dog. The dog song, Nellie McKay. Now we got Feed Jake, Pirates of the Mississippi. Well, the band is Pirates of the Mississippi, the song. Feed Jake.
Crossroads in life, and I don't know where to go.
Now it's time for Uncle Pete to get some friggin' coffee.
You know you got my heart, babe, but my music's got my soul. Let me play it one more time. I'll tell the truth and make it right. Hope they understand me. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. He's been a good dog, my best friend, right through it all. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. Now Broadway's like a sewer,
bums and hookers everywhere. Wino passed out on the sidewalk. Doesn't anybody care? Some say he's worthless, just let him be. I for one would have to disagree. So would their mamas. Now I lay me down to sleep and pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. He's been a good dog, my best friend, right through it all. If I die before I wake, feed Jake.
Feed Jake.
Now if you get an ear pierced, some will call you gay. But if you drive a pickup, they'll say no, you must be straight. What we are and what we ain't, what we can and what we can't, does it really matter? Now I lay me down to sleep and pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. He's been a good dog, my best friend, right through it all. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. If I die before I wake, feed Jake.
Feed Jake.
If I die before I wake, feed Jake. I remember to this day the bright red Georgia clay, how it stuck to the tires after the summer rain. Willpower made that old car go. A woman's mind told me that's so. Oh, how I wish we were back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Blue, traveling and a living off the land.
Off the land.
Me and you and a dog named Blue, how I love being a free man.
Free man.
I can still recall the wheat fields of St. Paul, and the morning we got caught robbing from an old hen.
Old hen.
Old MacDonald, he made us work, but then he paid us for what it was worth. Another tank of gas and back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Blue, traveling and a living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Blue, how I love being a free man.
Free man.
I'll never forget the day we motored stately into Big LA. The lights of the city put settling down in my brain. Though it's only been a month or so, that old car's bugging us to go. We gotta get away and get back on the road again.
man. Off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo from Lobo right there. Now we got Billy Joel, My Life. This is one of the songs I want them to play if they give me a funeral.
Got a call from an old friend, we used to be real close. Said he couldn't go on the American way.
Couldn't do it.
Closed the shop, sold a house, bought a ticket to the West Coast. Now he gives them a stand-up routine in LA. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. I don't want you to tell me it's time to come home.
Don't do it.
I don't care what you say
Anymore, this is my life.
Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone.
I never said you had to offer me a second chance.
I never said I was a victim of
Circumstance. I still belong. Don't get me wrong. You can speak your mind, just not on my time.
They will tell you you can't sleep alone in a strange place. Then they'll tell you you can't sleep with somebody else. Ah, but sooner or later you sleep in your own space.
Either way, it's okay. You wake up with yourself.
I don't need you to worry about me, 'cause I'm
Alright. You can sing along, won't bother me a bit.
I don't want you to
Tell me it's time to come home.
I don't care what you
Just say anymore, this is my life.
go
Ahead with your own life, leave me alone. And then I said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong. Don't get me wrong. You can speak your mind, just not on my time.
I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life. Go
Ahead with your own life, leave me alone. All right, little Billy Joel, My Life. That is, if they decide to give me a funeral, because the funerals are for living. I won't need one. That is one that I want played. Keep it to yourself. This is my life. Go ahead and live your own life. Leave me alone. Love that song. John Hyatt and the Gooners, or the Goners. Gooners or Goners? I'm going to go with the Goners. My Dog and Me.
She marked our trail up the backbone ridge. How many times can one dog pee? Keeps me high as an eagle when I'm on the skids. I guess you gotta come down eventually. But I could have gone that extra mile for an extra bark or an extra smile. 'Cause I never felt so free. It was just my dog and me. Then she gives me that look like she'd lay down her life. No doubt she would in a minute, man. She'd face the bullet, oh, she'd face the knife, just to keep my butt from the frying pan. Now she's running up ahead to chase some deer. Comes back to tell me that the coast is clear. It's a different world I see when it's just my dog and me. There's a rabbit on the run. Man, beast and sky son, who's talking to the birds in the trees. Why, it's just my dog and me. Now it looks like we've been making tracks from the crack of dawn to the end of the day. It's always nice and easy down the devil's back. She wouldn't know any other way. Now it's over that ridge for one last mile, and we're fast asleep by the fireside, dreaming these dreams for free. Yeah, it's just my dog and me. I never felt so free. It's just my dog and me.
That was John Hyatt. This is the Suicide Machine. Sometimes I don't mind.
There's something with the way you walk. There's something that lights a spark inside of me, and it makes me wanna sing, makes me forget everything. There's something there inside your eyes, lets me know you never lie. You fill me up, and I know what you need. Do you know what you need to me? Well, I watch the same sometimes, and it feels like the first time, and you're always on my mind. Every day is like the first day, and I talk to you sometimes, even though when it's close to feeding time, you stare at me and whine. You won't lay down, you hardly sit. I give you a bath when you smell like shit, but you don't mind. And we go out every now and then, and when we're done, then we come back in. Well, I like to sleep sometimes, and it feels like the first time. And you're always on my mind. Every day is like the first day, and I talk to you sometimes, even though you never talk back. And I buy you things sometimes, 'cause I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind.
Sometimes I don't mind. He enjoys spending time with his dog, though it was the Suicide Machines there. What do we have up next? Who's coming up? Boothby Graffo, Planet Dog. Happy Dog Monday to you all.
On the planet Dog, it's the dogs that are in charge and not the men. On the planet Dog, it's the dogs that drive the cars and go to work. On the planet Dog, it's the men that stay at home alone and drink the water from the toilet. On the planet Dog, the cats don't live in fear. On the planet Dog, the cats don't live in fear.
Okay.
On the planet Dog, the cats don't live at all. They're cats, not stupid. They moved out long ago to the planet Cat, which is further down the road nearer the sun. Now the planet Dog, it's like this. On the planet Dog, there's lots of bars that men can't go in, where they've paintings on the walls of human beings wearing clothing, playing cards, they smoke cigars, and all the dogs look at the pictures and they laugh. Planet Dog, not every dog has a human as a pet. But the ones who do have a human as a pet, let them shit in the pond. And the ones that don't have a human as a pet don't mind at all. They're dogs, they like shit, they don't care whose it is on the planet Dog. It's like this. On the planet Dog, it's like this. On the planet Dog, it's like this. La 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 la. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Little Ray
What you
Charles.
say? Oh woman, don't treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go. What you say? Now, baby, listen, baby, don't you treat me this away, 'cause I'll be back on my feet someday. Well, I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go. What you say? Well, what you said, I didn't understand you. You can't mean that. Oh, now, baby, please. What you trying to do to me?
Oh, hit that road, Jack. Little Ray Charles for you right there. Uncle Pete in the morning. Now we got a little 5-finger death punch. Walk away.
I'm sorry for the demon I've
None of it was real. Walking away from FFDP there. Now you got the Offspring. Got a Getaway coming up right now on Uncle Pete in the Morning, 216 The Net. Real life internet radio, 216thenet.com, where you can go all day, every day. Click listen live, hang out with us. Take you right over to Radio Garden. You can click play there and listen 525,600 minutes a year to 216thenet.com. Why wouldn't you? Gotta Get Away, The Offspring. What do we got now? Oh, Elvis Presley with Old Shep. I don't actually know this. I'm not an Elvis fan, but here you go.
When I was a lad, an old Shep was a pup. Over hills and meadows we'd stray. Just a boy and his dog, we were both full of fun. We grew up together that way. I remember the time at the old swimming hole when I would have drowned beyond doubt. But old Sheriff was right there to the rescue. He came, he jumped in and helped pull me out. As the years fast did roll, old Sheriff he grew. His eyes were fast growing dim, and one day the doctor looked at me and said, I can do no more for him, Jim. With hands that were trembling, I picked up my gun and aimed it at Sheriff's faithful head. I just couldn't do it. I wanted to run. I wish they would shoot me instead. He came to my side and he looked up at me and laid his old head on my knee. I had struck the best friend that a man ever had. I cried so I scarcely could see. Old Shelby has gone where the good doggies go, and no more with old Shelby will I roam. But if dogs have a heaven, there's one thing I know. Old Shep has a wonderful home.
Oh, was a sad song. Oh, well, I suppose next up we got the Birds with Old Blue.
Well, I had an old dog and his name was Blue. Yes, I had an old dog and his name was Blue. Well, I had an old dog and his name was Blue. And bet you $5 he's a good dog too. Old Blue chased a possum up a holler limb. Blue chased a possum up a holler limb. Blue chased a possum up a holler limb. The possum growled, Blue whined at him. Bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you. Bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you.
doing good. Alex, doing good. Ted, good morning. How are you today? Hope you're doing better. Continuing to do well there, Ted. It's been a rough couple of weeks for you. Hope you're doing good. I actually am doing fantastic this morning. You good dog, you, old blue, by the Birds from 1969. Here on Uncle Pete in the morning. Now, we did name this list. Well, I named it. How much is that doggy in the window? Which we actually did play that tune a little bit earlier this morning. And if you couldn't quite tell, and this is all I'm going to say about this, is today's list is dedicated to all the wonderful little doggies in the world that actually have not been treated so well as it's been discovered by certain folk. And we're just going to drop it right there. And next up, we've got Luke Bryan with Little Boys Grow Up and Dogs Get Old. This is true. Very, very true. Here you go. We actually had a boxer, Sir Reginald I. Grew up with our middle son, well, actually all our kids, but our middle son in particular.
Bandit was a black lad Daddy brought home. He said, "Sonny, he's yours from now on." Bandit looked at me and he cocked his head. Slept that night on the foot of my bed. All that year I can see him still chasing after me, nipping at my heels, down to the bus stop. My new best friend still waiting right there when I got home again. And I thought we would be together, go on and on just like that forever. But I was young back then, I guess I just didn't know. Little boys grow up and dogs get old.
What happens?
He was my sidekick through thick and thin, and he'd market my fish when I'd reel them in. Summers came and went, and we grew like weeds, and I don't know if I raised him or he raised me. And I thought we would be together, go on and on just like that forever. But I was young back then, how was I supposed to know? The little boys grow up and dogs get old. He was 14 when I left for Tennessee, and he came down the front porch steps a little slow. I got down to hug his neck, said, "You take care of Mom and Dad till I get home. Be a good boy. Now you be a good boy." And I thought we would be together, go on and on just like that forever. But I was young back then, God, I wish I didn't know. Little boys grow up and dogs get old.
You know, that is it's a song that brings back memories, and I was talking to you just as we were getting started here, just about as that song was getting started. My middle son, Luke grew up with all our kids grew up with Reggie, Sir Reginald the First, a boxer, and most of that boxer's life, he and I didn't really get along that well. It wasn't until he got older and started settling. He never settled down. Got slightly calmer, but he grew up with our middle son, and even we've got pictures of him sleeping in the kennel with him with Reggie. Luke sleeping with Reggie in his kennel because Reggie didn't like being alone, and Luke didn't want him to be alone, and we'd get up in the morning and there'd Luke be, because we wouldn't find him in his room, but then we'd find him in the kennel with Reg. But all the way through his life, grew up with Luke, and until Luke came home from college after his first year, and Reg was he unfortunately had a stroke mid bounce. He used to bounce, doing, doing, doing. We should have named him Tigger. Had a stroke up in the air. We used to joke that was how he'd pass away. He'd die midair, and he didn't quite, but he had a stroke, and he came down. And Luke was actually golfing with his grandpa, and we got a hold of him, and he came home. And Reg hung in there with Luke until we got him to the vet, and had to let him help him on his way. He was not going to recover from that. But Luke has grown up. He's a fine young man, and puppies do get old. That's kind of even though Reg and I didn't quite get along, still chokes me up a little bit, as he was a good dog. He was a good dog. Only dog I ever saw peel a banana. That's a true story. He would hold the banana. He would hold the banana at one end, and with his other paw, he would scrape down the length of the banana and peel it. He loved freaking bananas. Only dog I've ever seen peel a banana. Anyway, before I get a little bit, because I don't usually do choking up over dogs. Here we go. Jimmy Scott, Old Gray Dog for you here. Uncle Pete in the morning, 216thenet.com. Deep breath.
Took a walk round my neighborhood. Wasn't doing nothing, just feeling good. There's an old gray dog who sits all alone. His owners don't notice him, even when they're home. He used to look real cute, I'll bet, but his tail's all matted now, and his fur is a mess. Just an old gray dog nobody sees. Can't run too fast, not so eager to please. Just lays around like a bump on a log. But I love that old gray dog. Love that old gray dog. Get home from work each day, he trots up to meet them, but they just turn away and walk in the house while he waits behind, wagging his tail like he don't mind. Guess they don't know what a true friend is worth, and they never wonder if it hurts. The old gray dog nobody sees. Can't run too fast, not so eager to please. Just lays around like a bump on a log. But I love that old gray dog. Love that old gray dog. Maybe it's because one day all us humans will get old and gray. Understand how you need a gentle hand to reach out and say it's okay. Like the old gray dog nobody sees. Time has brought him down to his knees, but he don't give in and he don't give up. And I love that old gray dog. Love that old gray dog. Love that old gray dog.
Love that old gray dog. Almost a sad morning, but I guess, again, kind of for sad reasons. Again,
Yes, you can pack
your suitcase.
I don't want you here no more.
That's Domino. If you're mean to dogs for any reason,
Yes, you can pack your suitcase. I don't want you here no more.
and I'm not necessarily an animal lover,
You know you done me wrong, and it's time for you to go.
but there's no reason, none,
I used to give you all my money.
to be mean to dogs in any way, shape, or form.
I used to give you all my
Just saying.
money and all my loving too. Yeah, the thing you done to me, I wouldn't do them to you. No, don't want you no more. No. Don't want you no more. You done me wrong. Time for you to go. Well, if you see my mama, tell I'm coming home to stay. Yes, if you see my mama, tell I'm coming home to stay. Tell her I'm tired of being mistreated. Can't go on this way.
There you go. You can pack your suitcase and get on out. It says Pat's Domino. Pat Benatar says you better run. You better hide.
What you trying to do to my heart? What you
Don't mess with those doggies.
You go around telling lies and now you wanna compromise. What you trying to do to my heart? You better run. You better hide. You better leave from my side. Yeah. What you trying to do to my soul? What you trying to do to
messing with those dogs. That was Pat Benatar. You better run. You better run. You better hide. You better get the heck out the way. You're going to keep messing with those dogs. It's just that's all we're saying. Now, we're going to pause just a moment here. Ted, the owner of Legal Legacy Home and Business Services, says it's a dreary day to only be able to look out the window on the 10th floor of a high-rise, especially only buildings in sight. You know, and Ted, here's the thing. I get, oops, I just tweaked my mic there. Sorry for everybody listening on the radio there. Here's the thing with buildings. Here's what I love. When I only have a view of buildings, this is just what I do. Hold on, Pete. I begin to wonder what's happening in those buildings, on the other side of those walls, in those windows. You know, I'm not a lurker. I'm not going to be staring in the window. But I wonder what the stories are that are going on over there, and start building these little scenes and scenarios and stories in my head. And it's just, that's how I entertain myself. I like rainy days. I do. I love rainy days. I love thunderstorms. I really do like these kind of days. And we don't do weather on the station here, but I'm much more a rain person than I am a sun person because, well, I'm an old ginger, and gingers fry. We just fry in the sun. That's what we do. Alex says, can you play that song? Play that song. I don't know what song you're talking about there, Alex, but what we are going to play that's up next right here, and Ted, I hope you're getting into having a good day there. Great day for reading. It is. Rainy days are great days for reading. If you're going to read some stories, read some books. But what we're going to do here is we're going to say, well, why not? You can't have a day dedicated to all the dogs without this tune right here. Here you go.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Well, the party was nice, the party was pumping.
Hey, yeah.
And everybody having a ball. Until the fellas started name calling. And the girls respond to the call. I heard a poor one shout out.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
I see the dance people had a ball cause Billy Fountains get out. Get back, Gruffy, bash Gruffy, get back, you flea infested mongrel.
Get that doggy.
Gonna tell myself I man no get angry.
Hey, yeah.
280 cars calling them K9. Hey, but they tell me, hey man, it's part of the party. You put a woman in front and a man behind. I heard a woman shout out.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Say, a doggy is nothing if he don't have a bone.
Oh, doggy, hold your bone. Oh, doggy, hold it.
A doggy is nothing if he don't have a bone.
Oh, doggy, hold your bone. Oh, doggy, hold it. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
I see the dance people had a ball cause Billy Fountains get out. Get back, Gruffy, bash Gruffy, get back, you flea infested mongrel.
Well, if I am a dog,
The party is on. I gotta get my groove on, got my mind, I'm gone. Do you see the rays coming from my eye? Walking through the prison, Digimon is breaking them down. Me and my white talk, short, dealing, gassy color. Any caliber do, I think I knew that's why they call me Pitbull. Cause I'm the man of the land, with it to me, that's a who let the dogs out? 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 Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out? Indeed, the Baja Men want to know. They've been wanting to know since the year 2000. So for 21 years, those fellows have wanted to know who let the damn dogs out. And it's about time maybe somebody did. I'm just saying there. Letting those dogs out. Alex says, oh, you want to play It Never Rains in Southern California. We'll put it on the list and have Mary Catherine build that into a list for us there later. We got so much on this list today to play, and I don't think we're going to get all the way through it because of how we wound up actually starting the show this morning. A little bit different than we ever have done before. Next up, we got the Kinks with Set Me Free. Is somebody going to set somebody free? I don't know. Set me free. I can't go any higher than that. That actually kind of hurt a little bit there. The Kinks, Set Me Free.
Set me free, little girl. All you gotta do is set me free, little girl. You know you can do it if you try. All you gotta do is set me free, free, free. Set me free, little girl. All you gotta do is set me free, little girl. You know you can do it if you try. All you gotta do is set me free, 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 free. I don't want no one if I can't have you to myself. I don't need nobody else. So if I can't have you to myself, set me free, set me free, oh set me free, little girl. All you gotta do is set me free, little girl. You know you can do it if you try. All you gotta do is set me free, 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 free. I don't want no one if I can't have you to myself. I don't need nobody else. So if I can't have you to myself, set me free, set me free, oh set me free, little girl. All you gotta do is set me free, little girl. You know you can do it if you try. All you gotta do is set me free, 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 set me free. Oh, set me free. We've already said goodbye. Since you gotta go, oh, you better go now. Go now, go now, go now. Before you see me cry. I don't want you to tell me just what you intend to do now. 'Cause how many times I have to tell you, darling, darling, I'm still in love with you now.
Go Now, the Booty Blues.
He never tells me that he's sick of this house. He never says, why don't you get off that couch? He don't cost me nothing when he wants to go out. I want you to love me like my dog. He never says I need a new attitude. Him and my sister ain't always in a feud. When I leave the seat up, he don't think that it's rude. I want you to love me like my dog does, baby. When I come home, want you to just go crazy. He never looks at me like he might hate me. I want you to love me like my dog. He never acts like he don't care for my friends. He never asks me where in the hell have you been. He don't play dead when I want to pet him. I want you to love me like my dog does, honey. He never says I wish you made more money. He always thinks that pull my fingers funny. I want you to love me like my dog. He don't get mad at me and throw a major fit when I say his sister is a bitch. I want you to love me like my dog does, baby. When I come home, want you to just go crazy. He never looks at me like he might hate me. I want you to love me like my dog. I want you to love me like my dog does, baby.
There you go. Love me like my dog does. Billy Currington there. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Now, this is the Countdown Kids with B-I-N-G-O.
Farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O.
B-I-N-G-O. B-I-N-G-O. And Bingo was his name. You guys can sing along if you like. I don't mind. It was his name-o. The B-I-N-G-O. Bingo was the dog, the most famous dog. Now, Jane. Cracker Jack by Dolly Parton.
Once I had a little dog, I called him Cracker Jack. He had a spot around one eye that looked just like a patch. His legs were way too long and he was awkward as could be. He wasn't much to look at, but he looked all right to me. I found him by the riverbank just wandering about. He was cold and hungry and his ribs were sticking out. I snapped my fingers, whistled when he came, I picked him up. I was just a kid and Cracker Jack was just a pup. I took him home and fed him till he couldn't eat no more. I took him to my room and put a blanket on the floor. After that, beside my bed is where he'd always sleep. Each night in my prayers I'd pray the Lord his soul to keep. Cracker Jack, the best friend that I ever had was Cracker Jack. But he was more than that, a playmate, a companion. He was love and understanding. That was Cracker Jack. The best friend that I ever had was Cracker Jack. But he was more than that. Everything a kid could want, I had in Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack would run to meet me after school each day. He'd jump and wag his tail and look at me as if to say, I love you and I missed you and I'm glad you're home again. I knew just how he felt, 'cause me and Cracker Jack was friends. Through the woods and fields we would often roam about. When we got in trouble, we would help each other out. I could run almost as fast as Cracker Jack could run. We had a lot in common and we had a lot of fun. He was always with me when I was growing up. We shared each other's good times and we shared each other's love. He only lives in memories now, but often I think back to the days of childhood, the days of Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack,
Cracker Jack.
the best friend that I ever had was Cracker Jack.
Dedicated to all the poor doggies out there.
Playmate, a companion.
Uncle Pete in the morning, this list. How much was that doggy in the window?
Cracker Jack.
Happy Monday to you all. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Monday, no matter where you are in the world. If you see a dog and it's amenable to being given a pat on the head, go ahead and give it a pat on the head from old Uncle Pete. Again, I'm not a huge animal lover myself, but always be good and kind to animals, especially those dogs. Playing us out this morning, looks like we've got little Isley, Go Away. I'll be back again tomorrow, 7 a.m. U.S. Central Time. Uncle Pete in the morning here on 216thenet.com. Real life internet radio. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. back again tomorrow. Take care.
Say